What's up, it's Jamal Crawford, and you're watching GD's NBA highlights.
Luka, back and forth for three. That could be good night.
Under a minute.
They're up by 10. You and I both know.
I've seen this.
Don't get silly.
I've seen this movie too many times. You know,
from the Grizzlies.
Jump's also better than a lot of people think.
Outside, got it, Luka.
First one of the evening.
Yeah, he knows it. That's why he made with the Lakers up by 3. Doncic working on job, drive, kick, Fendo, got it!
Vandy says, I'm open, I'm gonna keep shooting this thing until I make it.
So they're in the mix here at the start of the new year as far as the play-in picture. Arabia down the middle goes Luka. Luka, little step back, fall back, and he scores.
That was a nice dive by Luka. First time I've seen him.
They had a chance maybe to have numbers coming back the other way, but bringing it up slow now is Luka. The Don for 3! Doncic, timeout!
Well, it's good to see Luka knock down the first of 2 from. They took him out because they said he had 5, so that really hurts the Grizzlies.
Yeah. Here's Doncic. Luka answers back.
And now we're going back and forth.
Good player. Here is LeBron. Back to the basket, finds the open man Laravia. Now it's Luka. Long distance!
By Vandy. Then hit the open man, and that frees up Luka for the first of 2 triples.
Taken now by 8, so the Lakers up by 6. Trying to go 12-0 in crunch games. Here's Doncic! They're on their feet. It'll be Marcus Smart. Lines it up.
And the thing is, you got to give something up.
Luka.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And you can count it. Yeah.
So this is what I want you to pay attention to. Look at Luka's left arm. Watch his left arm on the drive. Watch his left arm.
Luka. And now they're deep. Luka. And he gets it. Yep. Gets it. And then gets into the face of some of the fans on the sideline.
Said you did a lot. There ain't nothing you can do about this. That's just greatness. That's greatness. That is greatness.
On a busted play.
And you know what? Luka's hit 2 threes down the stretch in the last 2 minutes on busted plays.
Doncic with the board. Oh, what a pass and finish! Luka Doncic to Jackson Hayes. A half-court connection. Oh, my goodness. Going right up into him. Hayes sets the screen. Doncic draws another foul, banks it home and 1. I don't know if you want to annoy him.
Not like that. Not like that.
And that was brilliant right there, though, because what he did was he is a very strong guard. There's not a lot of guys with his body type out there that can move the way he can.
Oh, Doncic, not a lot can do that. As he flips it up and in, Luka Doncic having a huge first half. 17.
Miles, a 2-time block champion in the NBA. Luka corner! Nothing but that to start the game for Doncic. Paint point player. Giannis Antetokounmpo is trying to get in there. They kick it into the corner. On its way. Rebound now to Doncic. Long lead, trying to find LeBron. Who was sealing up AJ Green.
Boy, you talk about a nice deceiving move there. LeBron never raised his hands until the
3, miss. Turner slaps it out, but the only one there was Marcus Smart. Now Luka. James, the finish.
I tell you, I talked to the biggest lead, and with 5 minutes still to play, Lakers already with 9 turnovers.
Luka, count it! Boy, he got hit, and I think that he might have hit knees with the defender, Portis Jr., who's just like 8-point game. 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Doncic. Just enough English to go over the front of the rim. Shot clock is 5 ahead of the game. three. Yes! Fresh snow from the outside.
Well, I tell you, he's got 22 points and having shooting.
Yeah, they're going to give him everything that he wants as far as opportunities. Shooting from three, just like Luka drains it from downtown.
Approaching the 3 minutes.
Lakers with the defensive rebound. Here they are on a bit of a break. Vincent, kick it all the way out to Doncic. Another! Luka Magic from deep in downtown. CJ, 77-54, largest lead of the game right now for. Oh! Volleyball spike out of bounds.
He put that one back, and a couple of Lakers, including Luka, swatted.
Laravia kicks it over to Luka. Luka drives down to the lane. Goes, count it! Boy, this turned around quickly the other way.
Well, when you get the ball, you see that late decision by LaMelo Ball. Great play, getting it to his center.
Count it! Another three-point opportunity for Luka Magic.
Well, the rookie that time.
Luka handling the quarterbacking duties. Trying to go one-on-one out on top, trying to stay with the good luck. Diabate does his best, but it's going to be a three-point opportunity.
Boy, he danced himself into the lead.
They have 5 threes here in the third quarter. It was all Lakers in that department early on in the game. Doncic, count if it goes. You bet it goes! And one!
Well, as normal, he hits the 30-point.
Lakers trying to crawl back. They've already made it a game after being down big. Luka, three. Yes! Fresh snow. Doncic.
He didn't miss either from 2 feet, although he did make one
made that
further.
three. Trying to answer is a little Luka Magic. 6-point game. And Toronto comes out with it. We knew this was going to be a battle right from the get-go. Stolen away by Luka. 3-on-2. Doncic goes to the rim. Drive, kick. Rui stops. 15-footer. Good.
It's very difficult. Here's that last pass. Look, right to Luka. I mean, that's an ill-advised pass. Luka makes the most of it with the steal and then gets a basket for Rui.
Pickett over the fingertips of Hayes. Back tap into Hayes' hands, and here comes Doncic. Doncic with 23. Toss up. Hayes the flush. Some oohs and ahs from the crowd. James over to Doncic. Doncic working on Jones in the lane, puts it up and through.
Luka got some contact there, wanted a foul. But this
Well, they trailed by double figures. Toss up to Gordon. How about Doncic playing free safety? James to Laravia. Back to Doncic for three. Boom!
Luka, and he gave Grady a point. Like, you see me?
That is a 9-0 Lakers run. Here they come.
About James Harden moving up the scoring chart in the NBA, in NBA history. He's top 10 now. He's passing guys every night. But his handle, Candace, is his ability to be able to get separation just like that to get a shot off.
Doncic just 2 of 10 from 3. Doncic. Shot clock at 1. Wow!
Right here, D-Wade. This is just one leg fade. What is that?
So that's what I was telling you before the game. That's how I would do you in the post.
No
I would
way.
hit you with the shoulder
No way.
and one leg lean you. That was nice.
Gabe Vincent, the sharpshooter in the ball game, off to 77 action. Luka steps back, knocks it home. Leading the league in scoring at a little over 33 per game. Very willing.
Most Arizona players, you don't have to.
That's how it works. It's in the contract. Doncic off the screen over Williams. Knocks down his second consecutive three.
You see him look good.
Doncic with 10 points. Doncic has a lot of them. Here he is. Kick, gets it back, takes a three.
See, he never stops moving. We talk about he never stops. Whoop, don't have it, shot fake, get separation. Look, he never stops moving. And that time, you know, Jalen Smith kind of got in the Io's way. He couldn't be able to get out there.
8 points in 3 minutes and a lot of dunks. Doncic probing his way inside, a little head fake into the body, and they're going to call the foul on Watkins.
See, as soon as you leave your feet, you are at his mercy right there. Luka Doncic is going down, but you know what type of company that bub is in, because Corey could shoot the leather off the ball.
Strong contest, better finish. As Doncic now has a 30-point triple-double.
It's been bridges. It's been hard. They've had different guys, and he just somehow figures out the problem.
Somebody go find a fifth guy. Anybody else want to take a run?
I don't see any hands being raised on that bench either.
10 to open.
That's what's keeping them within striking distance.
Lakers have led by as many as 9. Luka for 3.
Reg, he's doing it with a smile. He's looking at the Knicks bench.
Chance to take the lead here. Inside of 4 left in the third. Luka spinning, shooting, scoring.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. This was you when you played. This is how you did defenders. Spin, step back, twirl. Look at this sideline. Wing, head nod, spike.
Look at Spike.
Got your back.
Yegor's string of 34 straight games for the Made 3 ended against Detroit. That was a rookie record that he set. Doncic high arcing rainbow in the feathery finish.
So he makes some tough shots. We got a lot of tough shots.
Significant early minutes. We'll see Vando next time it's dead. Maxey for 3 on the outside. Comes off, taken by Luka. He's piling up the rebounds already. He's now got 4. Doncic down the middle. He goes! What's up with the middle tonight?
Pressure off the dribble, and he's got an open lane, and he goes up with the flush, and then he's hanging on, and all of a sudden does a chin-up and gets away with it. Both teams being guilty of.
They think they're moving in the right direction. Now can they get some continuity together?
Doncic for 3. The Lakers have made 9 straight. Doncic has 5. By the way, James and Reeves with 7.
It feels like the Lakers have settled a little bit better on the action after the second defender goes.
Straight on 3, swishes through. Doncic blows a kiss to the crowd as the Lakers have hit 11 straight.
Boy, does it feel like a game.
Doncic doing a lot of work offensively, trying to get some airspace, and he knocks down the 3.
Man, that's just ridiculous. Derek Jones made him work.
He'll stop at the elbow, get it back from Hachimura, and launch and hit a 3.
Both ends for
Doncic has 29 points. Weaving through that Ayton screen, finds some space, and the 3 is there. Luka Doncic with 8 triples.
And he is barking at Chris Dunn.
32 for Luka. James will inbound. Doncic goes and gets it. Now double, keeps the dribble, and puts up the shot. It's good, plus a foul. As he continues to bark at Chris Dunn, he'll go to the line.
So far, 35. Stop, get the contact from behind on Dunn, bank it in, 3-point opportunity.
Luka, who turns 27 years of age next Saturday. Got it right there.
Good defense, because he had a dunk.
Doncic got a good screen. Got a good 3.
He was arguing he should have been foul call as well, and as a result, he got slept.
That's right.
Here they come in transition. Luka thought about it, still thinking about it. Now he's going to drive all the way, put it up. Curtis, it goes! It goes!
What a good job of showing the three-pointer. And
Doncic out by the logo. Now trying to get around, but can't. Wagner, but then he pushes into him and clears space. I need some real estate.
That's what you do, sell something and buy
10 to shoot. Remember, it resets to 14. Luka, one way, then the other. Look out, Jonathan Isaac. Luka, boy, that is a one-on-one from the top to the bottom.
And nobody came to give defensive support, so they just let the one-on-one take place.
Puts him on the line. James back on the floor for LA. Step back coming from Luka. Got him. Got the screen from James. Just enough shooting space. He's got 38.
Oh yeah, basketball. We feel that every time we sit here and about to do a game. He just fired up as Doncic lines up the three-pointer, knocks it down. And how about him congratulating Santos on his new deal?
Legs, you will tell this. NBA players, when guys get new deals, you're always happy for them. It doesn't matter if
I think that caught Santos off guard a little bit. Like he wasn't expecting that, but that's a very cool thing for Luka Doncic to do that. Santos signing a 3-year, $15 million deal as Doncic knocks down a couple of threes. And just like that, it's back up to 24. Well, if there was a worst-case scenario, this kid from Brazil, a second-round pick, the 55th pick in the draft, said just to make the NBA was a dream come true as Doncic knocks down a long three-pointer. 0 for 3 from long distance in that first half, and he's already got 3 in the first 4
Melton has cut on that. First one he kicked out. That one, he had an easy layup at the end of it.
Melton double figures again. Moody goes out on Doncic. Doncic nails another. Red hot to start the third.
And, you know, only one of these has been off the dribble. He's had 2 off the catch, and this one is just a jab step and goes up. You're so used to seeing him get to his spot going left in the little push-off, but right now he's feeling it. You see the rotation on that. Kind of knows the result as he lets it go.
He already has 12.
They just don't launch it. And obviously percentage points that they score per game are the lowest in the NBA. Rainbow for the Don.
Wow, again, Clifford right in front of him, but once he gets it that high over his head, hard to affect it.
Clifford, 17 games in the month of March. 17. Maxi slam dunk.
Maxi Kleber climbed the ladder on the pass from Luka, and Maxi made the most of it.
See how the Lakers do against those teams above 500. Luka throwing up and in and one. Count it.
While they just continue to allow Luka to split a couple of defenders. Goes right through the middle there. Gets that.
Double-double is almost secured. Doncic, ooh, he slips. Let's hope he's all right, and he is. Stumbles, gets back up, and this goes in.
It goes in! That's some magic from Luka.
That is just sick. That is just flat. Hayes, he made him alter the shot and then got the defensive rebound.
Oh, there's Luka splitting defense. Kind of it goes, and it goes. He splits the defense as well as anybody in the league. From downtown. Not up to his standards. Luka underneath. He's going to score. Timeout, Pelicans.
Nice little surge here, by the way. If he hadn't fumbled the ball at the end, he would have been in some trouble, but that fumble got him free.
Oh, look at this pass to LaRavia. That is a highlight from Luka. This is good for Jake.
And that's so good that see both here.
Here is Doncic. Lakers taking full advantage. Crazy thing was, oh, what a pass! No, look away! To 8 to score!
Whoa! This is really like a practice game where you have what they call a dummy defense.
It's an 8-0 run. These two teams will meet up again in Los Angeles in March on the 27th. Head fake. Oh, that's a bullet behind the back pass. What made that so impressive was the velocity on it.
Yes. But you see how easily he does that.
Would like to separate themselves a little bit. Once again, knocked away. Marcus has it underneath to Luka. Kind of it goes! And one for Doncic.
That was a nice play. The ball got tipped away from Luka, but it went right.
Lakers starters put up a ton of points. A league average of 87 a game. Got it! String music! Forget about the other night. He's on it. Reeves now draws the attention of 2 Nets players working it on the perimeter of the Lakers. They have 80. 44 for Brooklyn. Luka 3, the Don!
He had missed a couple in a row. Luka says, about time I get one to
connect. Now to Doncic. Luka has a dozen here in the third. He wants more. He's got Ellis. Here he goes. 2 big steps to score.
Did a good job of hooking that time. He used his left hand. Put it right on the knee of Keelan.